First of all, we've got Kirsten Kukowski, the Deputy Communications Director and the National Press Secretary from the Republican National Committee. She is Skyping in from our nation's capital. And meantime, from Madison, Wisconsin, with a different view of things, Josh Orton, the Senior Advisor for Progressives United. He also served as a leadership aide to Harry Reid back in the days when he prowled the halls of the United States Senate. So, Kirsten, let me get to you about this ad. Are you surprised that critics call it condescending and tone deaf?
I'm not surprised. I've been hearing the same trumped up language from the Democrats for years out here. Look, I think a lot of people watch TLC. I do not. A lot of people watch Say Yes to the Dress, and I think those same people who are watching Say Yes to the Dress are going to find the ad clever. And I think anything that we can do, whether it be from us or from any of our counterparts like the college Republicans, I think that it's a good thing that we're reaching out to new voters and trying to do it in creative ways.
So the Republicans had Say Yes to the Dress, or that's going on down in Florida. Josh, to be fair about this, Democrats had Pajama Boy about Obamacare. Now, have both parties failed somewhat trying to hit this key demographic?
Well, first of all, I'd like to meet the consultants who are laughing all the way at the bank. If anything shows that there's too much money in the system, it's this. But look, no, I think Republicans are basically stuck in a 1962 reality about the needs of working women. You know, as women are looking at issues like equal pay and paid maternity leave, Republicans are talking about a reality show. And I don't normally say this, but I would actually like to see Donald Trump's apprentice, because all of these people should be fired.
Oh, wow. Kirsten, we hear this skepticism and those predictable criticisms of Republicans. How would you respond to Josh's assessment?
Well, I think that was a very clever line. I think that this is all just grasping at straws. Let's be real. Anytime we are talking to a different demographic in trying to find ways to communicate with them, I think that it's a very positive thing, and we should continue doing it. It's not for every person, and that they did testing. They understand that. College Republicans and their consultants totally understand that. But frankly, it does well, and I think we should, 32 days before the midterms, I think we should keep doing it. I think that it's unfair for the Democrats to keep trying. We need to lower the rhetoric a little bit on the Democrats.
Well, I understand that there's always niche marketing, and I can certainly appreciate a clever ad, but I think there is something to this notion that these ads have a feel as if there's 50 and 60-year-old men sitting in a back room thinking, well, how should we appeal to women? They like getting married, right? There's a show about that. We should try and do that. My old teachers used to tell me not to prove my ignorance in class, and man, this really reeks.
Well, wait a minute, Josh. Who came up with that notion of Pajama Boy? That goof sitting around with a big cup of coffee in his flannel pajamas. That didn't exactly seem to be culturally or demographically attuned, now did it?
Well, I guess not, but that was just one image of a guy. It wasn't really making a point about what women want or how to appeal to those voters. This is about a Republican Party out of touch with the needs of women.
So out of touch, huh? Well, it's interesting. Last word in this. We're going to continue after the break. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead, Kirsten.
No, all I was going to say is there's Pajama Boy. There's also Life of Julia. We've seen the Democrats do this time and time again, and I would actually urge everyone. Josh has his facts wrong. This ad was created by 6 women. The college Republicans actually put out a picture of the 6 women who created this, and I think it's unfair, and it just continues this kind of misleading voters, and it needs to stop.
Fair enough. Well, we're going to stop right now, but this is just round 1. We're having you back again, as you very graciously have consented to stay. It's round 2, and among the points we will make, a rare point of unanimity between our friends Josh and Kirsten. They see political issues differently, but find out that note of unanimity when we come back on America's Forum.